Hey everyone, it's Anime Jackson, and today in this video I'm going to talk about how good is Fairy Tail. Now, I know that this has been asked before on YouTube, and I know this isn't the first time someone has stated how good they think Fairy Tail is, but I haven't really said how good I think Fairy Tail is in a video, so here's my video on it. And also talk about whether or not Fairy Tail deserves all the hype that it gets. It gets a lot of hype, but it also gets a lot of criticism in the hate sort of way. It's downright hate. Fairy Tail gets a lot of hate. Does it deserve the hate as well? So yeah, let's get to it. Well, Fairy Tail was quite long. It's got over 200 episodes, and it is 200 and counting. As well, I'm not quite sure if this video is going to be published in the time span that the new anime season has started, but there is a new anime season starting. So it'll be 200 and counting. I think we're currently at 275, but don't hold me to it. And cutting to the chase, in my opinion, I reckon Fairy Tail's good. But at the same time, I understand that other people's opinions aren't exactly the same. I think that Fairy Tail does have a lot to offer. It has good fights, it's got a very striking art style, it's very definitive that it's Fairy Tail. You have a look at it, you see Natsu on the internet and you go, okay, it's Fairy Tail. And there are good emotional moments, like when Natsu and the other Dragon Slayers find their long-lost dragon foster parents, and all the emotion that is with that. And things like when Kana told Gildarts that he is her father. There are emotional moments that actually feel like they got the emotion very close to perfect, if not perfect. If there was anything that I would say that I don't like about Fairy Tail though, it is that it has a crap ton of plot armor. And I mean a crap ton. There is a lot of moments where the main characters that are vital to the story get put into situations where they can't get out of unless something or someone comes to save them. But then on the other hand, there is one thing that the story does amazing, and that is its story foreshadowing. I reckon Fairy Tail is probably the best case of story foreshadowing. There's so many things that are mentioned well in advance before they are actually shown. And it's a story foreshadowing that makes the story really good, because you get information in little tidbits of, okay, well, there's this guy called Zeref, and then, well, quite a lot of episodes later, you get to see Zeref. So the story foreshadowing in Fairy Tail is out of this world amazing in my opinion. Like I said before, I don't think I've seen another anime that quite does story foreshadowing like Fairy Tail does, especially so often. And the story foreshadowing at times is just little tidbits of, oh, hold up, there's something going on here. And one example of that is when Natsu actually met Zeref for the first time in the show, and Zeref burst into tears, and Zeref is supposed to be this like guy that 400 years ago brought death and chaos upon the world, and here he is crying because he is seeing Natsu. Anyway, so Fairy Tail does amazing things with its story. Okay, it's got too much plot armor, but I wouldn't say that the story is based about the plot armor as much as the enemy's abilities could have been a little bit more forced out skill level wise. And now, like I said before at the beginning of the video, I personally think that Fairy Tail is good. I enjoy it. To me, if you enjoy a show, that means that you find it good. That's just how I see it. Like, I didn't sit down and go, oh, well, I'm enjoying it, but I don't think it's good. That just doesn't work logically in my head. But as for the hype and the hate that it gets, well, I'll firstly go with the hate. Fairy Tail does get a fair bit of hate. To me, there seems to be a lot of hate just because it's mainstream. There's no denying it's a mainstream series. It's a very new anime in comparison to other long-running series like Naruto and One Piece. Yeah, it is a mainstream anime. I do get that some people have valid points as to why they hate it, but there just seems to be a lot of hate because they can. That's just how I see it. And me personally, like, if you don't enjoy a series, well then stop watching it. There's no point continuing watching it if you don't like it. That's just my personal opinion though. But anyway, as for the hype, I don't think that Fairy Tail gets overhyped by the community in general. I reckon that a lot of the hype that Fairy Tail gets is from the new anime watcher or the casual anime watcher. Yeah, it's that group that to me seems to hype Fairy Tail up a lot. The anime community in general, no, I can't really say that Fairy Tail gets too much hype. And really how I see it, the rest of the anime community just goes, yeah, Fairy Tail exists, what else do you watch? So yeah, with that, personally, I reckon Fairy Tail's good. I don't think that it deserves all the hate that it gets, and I don't think it gets overhyped unless you are a new anime watcher or casual anime watcher where it might be overhyped then. But other than that, yeah, I think Fairy Tail's good. And now I want to know what your opinion is. Do you think Fairy Tail's good? Do you think Fairy Tail's bad? Do you think that Fairy Tail gets too much hype or too much hate? or both? Let me know in the comment section below as to what your thoughts are on Fairy Tail. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like or comment down in the comment section below while you answer that question. If you want to see more content by me, then check out my channel. You might find another video or two guys like look off. Or consider subscribing to me. Be a great help to me, and all you get to stay up to date when I upload more videos. Again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time in the next video. See ya.